Welcome, everyone, to the Freestyle Cast. I'm your host, Matrixlord212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
All right, so it's been a crazy 2 days. Not that you need to know the details, but I need to explain some things because, I'm getting a whole bunch of, and it's great when people are commenting to me or sending me messages. I love it. So I had to make a post today on the Matrixlord212 Facebook page, okay, to explain some things and talk about some things. So on this Freestyle Cast, I'm going to explain and expand more on that dialogue. Explaining the Matrixlord212 brand incorporated, which means the YouTube channel, this thing. Okay, so a lot of you know, one of the things I'm getting is that people love on the other platform that we did podcasts and not talk about gaming, when originally the whole purpose of going there was to talk about gaming eventually. So we stopped it, unfortunately. We stopped doing the casts over there for now because it got too much. You can't do everything, right? Then when I went to stream, I had problems streaming for Twitch. So then I just stopped for now. And we wound up flooding my YouTube channel with video game stuff. All right. Now, one of the concerns is, while people like seeing me play, the argument is, well, you have now, as of today, 20 games, right? 20 games in a month and a week, right?
Yeah.
Could we see other games?
Being a bit possessive of games, are we?
You're right. You guys are right. You do need to see other games. I'm sorry. That's the purpose. That was the plan, for you to see a variety. The problem is that I'm having such a good time
with a game.
With Bloodborne, which Bloodborne 2 is going to be announced at E3 soon. So I'm having such a good time that I really haven't been playing other stuff that much. And if I did, I'm not really
doing that too.
Right.
Yeah. I'm
just so addicted to this game. So you guys are correct. I need to post. That was the plan. It's not just we can't go into the brand half-ass. We're going to be doing gaming. We're going to be doing full-fledged gaming.
Here's an idea. This it may blow up. I don't know, but play the game, and once you die 3 times, and on your last life, go, okay, I'm going to switch to another game.
You know what? You might be right with that. That might be the way to go.
That way you can say, okay, I've went as far as I can go.
Right.
I hit my 3rd and final life. Right. I'm going to put this game away, because at least by doing this, I can go, okay, I can settle down. I can analyze where I'm going wrong.
Right.
And then I can come back later, and I'll do this game, or I'll do that game. And it's up to you. Once again, you do 3 or 4 lives and turns, and put that aside and go to another one.
Right. Now, I appreciate feedback. I appreciate comments. So please keep them coming. Keep it coming the way you want to have it sent, whether you want to private message me on Google Plus, or you want to private message me on Twitter or Tumblr or on Instagram on this. Continue whatever way you feel comfortable, as long as I get it. And I will answer everybody as much as possible. Unless you're trying to spoil the shit out of Infinity War, which then go F yourself. I'm sorry. I have to say it. Obviously, and again, please don't think I'm attacking anybody, but if you don't see me talking about Infinity War, that means I didn't see Infinity War. Now, it's not out yet for me here until tomorrow, which the only reason I couldn't see it is if I had to work. And yes, people, I'm an adult. I have to work. So, like, I am going to see it when I can. But if I have to go to work, I can't just play hooky and not go. So there's been some things that I may have to work. So I will see it soon. But please don't. Again, I'm not mentioning any names. But somebody, there was a what the F with that Avengers, and I stopped. I fucking immediately stopped because I did not want to see the spoiler. I was ready to flip out. So I went into the comic book store today. Fucking this guy started talking about it to the worker. I put my fucking headphones on. When the worker tried to get my attention, I took my headphones on. I'm like, listen, like very funny. Don't hear no Avengers spoilers. He's like, oh no, I'm not me. The guy's like, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. The customer. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, listen, dude, waiting for it for a long time. Don't want to hear that shit, dude. Please. Well, let me leave first, and then you can talk about it. So, you know, I'm just letting you know that's. So anyway, getting back to topic, staying focused. There is, just like Marvel has phases, the Matrixlord212 brand has phases. The video game phase 1. Phase 1 was the video games. It's finished. It's complete. Meaning that I had purchased my materials to build my brand as a starter, right? Got 20 games to start me off, right? And again, thank you if you guys sent me money on Super Chat or donations to, basically help me out with this brand by buying games so you can get to see me. Thank you for whoever was a part of that. It's much appreciated. If you guys feel the need to do it again, of course, I'm going to be buying more games. But ultimately, phase 1 is complete, which means that you're not going to see me buying tons of games now. I got my 20. My shoebox is filled up. There may be a situation, maybe in a week or two, if there's a major release or if I get an itch, maybe I'll buy one. But right now, I'm going into phase 2.
You're happy with your 20.
I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy with my 20. That was the plan. Now, my next phase is another aspect for the Matrixlord212 YouTube channel / other platforms brand, which will be announced at a later date. Okay, so there's gonna be some cool things happening that you're gonna have to watch the Freestyle cast, whether it be merch or whether it be locations or different things or interviews or something. Maybe there's going to be stuff going down that's going to be new to the Matrixlord212 channel and new to the brand that you're not used to. Okay, so that's that. And then there's all phases. Now, another thing is, I understand there are some people that are angry. They're angry because they're like, listen, I don't want to see that video game shit. I want to see the everything show. I want to see the real Hoovians. Where the fuck are the podcasts? They're like, how do you go from popping out 5 a day or 10 a day, joking around, whatever, but now you have 1 a day? And they're like, what the fuck happened?
It's easily explained. It's because Chibnall has decided, hey, I'm going to keep all my stuff close to the vest. And if you're an American fan, you're going to have to wait. We may or may not give it to you.
Right. Well, Scott, I agree with them, though. Because you know what? Yes, you are right. I haven't put out as many casts. I am sorry. I have been sick with an upper respiratory, so you haven't heard me talk that much. You've seen me play video games, but not talk on the video games. I've been trying to relax, and I've been trying to get over the upper respiratory, and I've been doing less and less casts. So, yes, I do apologize for that. Already, I am fixing it tonight. So you're getting back the amount of casts that you're used to, or somewhat of it. So that, yes. And then there's also another faction of fans that misses me doing individual videos, which, yes, I'm already rectifying that today, and I did yesterday. So, yes, the morning with Matrixlord, moving with Matrixlord, funny things, all the different stuff that you're used to is going to continue as well. Okay? Just know that not everything could continue. Because, again, I'm not a machine. But I would do the best job I can while working, too, to give you guys good enough content when I'm on break or when I'm out and about traveling to work. I'll try to give you guys enough content to be happy with this channel and subscribed and everything. So that just have to make that announcement. Different phases for the Matrixlord212 brands. I'm also looking about maybe I went a little overboard with the domain names that I own. When you sit back and you really think about it, and you look at it and you're like, wow, I own like 50 domain names. Am I doing anything with these domain names? Am I just holding on to it so nobody can have it? Or should I just release it? And the whole thing is that if I'm going to have domain names and I'm not going to make a website out of them, I'm not going to do anything with it, then unless it's a special circumstance, I should start releasing the domain names. So now there's a strong possibility that I may be giving up a lot of the Doctor Who domain names. And again, I own a lot of Doctor Who domain names. I got a little carried away maybe, kind of like stole the market and have the majority of the Doctor Who stuff, but I may be releasing that. And if I don't release it, maybe I'll create websites or other stuff like this. But you know what? Maybe it's time to just share it around and let everybody else do stuff with it and stop being a hog on the Whovian name. So we'll see. We'll see. No promises. Yeah, it's all about, when you look at the overall picture, it's like, are you wasting money? Are you making money off of it? Does it mean anything to you to have these domains? Does it bother you if you don't have these domains? Sometimes you got to take a step back and say, no, I don't need this. Why am I having this? Why did I purchase this? I was a different person years ago. And again, as you go on in years, you're a different person than you were. You know, maybe when I bought it, I was just crazy. And I wanted to have all the damn tapes for myself. And I'm like, how would everybody else? But you know what? Now I'm like thinking things. There's nothing going on with Doctor Who. It's dead in the water. And I have friggin' spending, do I want to spend $1,000 in a year for Doctor Who domain names? Probably not.
Sometimes.
Probably not. I can use them because I own them, but then I have to spend more money for each of them. And I don't think so. I think it's going to be a time where I would rather buy a car. Some people have 4. I have 0. But maybe I want to buy a car. Maybe I want to like go back to this level that I was at before the Hurricane Sandy. Having a car so I can, instead of walking everywhere. Getting tired of walking everywhere too. Plus, I'm in a mood. I want to pay more bills and I want to get everything done and I just want, clean slate with stuff. So this whole domain aspect of my brands may be shrinking. Now, there's the other thing about my time, and it's like, well, Matrixlord, you have all these Facebook pages. Maybe you have too many. Years ago, your buddies told you, and you want to eliminate a lot, but you have way too many. And you know what? It's a thing where it's hard because you have to get people to help you run each page.
Yeah. And
a lot of times everybody's busy, and I'm trying to do it myself. And all the Doctor Who pages that we have, nothing's going on with it. And we're not doing Real Whovians Cast now. So if the Real Whovians Cast is not going to be frequent, the 7 or 8 Doctor Who pages have to be shrinked.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not trying to go against Doctor Who. I'm not trying to. Doctor Who is just not where it is. It's not where it needs to be. I've gone places today. The merchandising is shrinking.
Oh, boy.
No one's buying, and it's sad. And it hurts me. It gets me upset because I want Doctor Who to do great. I want Doctor Who to do well. The fact that I cannot do a Real Whovians Cast tonight really, really hurts me there because that's my baby, and I can't do my favorite friggin' podcast because there's no news. So it does bother me on an emotional level a lot. So I'm not going to get no teary-eyed, but I do want to do the 1300th Real Whovians Cast. So anyway, yes, there's also a thing of new people coming aboard, other people coming aboard. Again, a lot of these times I do these casts, I cannot do with schedule. It's got to be on my time, spontaneous, or else I can't do it at all. when I start a schedule, that's when things go wrong. So has to be, if you're around when I'm around, there you go. If you're not, that's what happens. Nothing against anybody.
Yeah.
It's just, Scott knows. This is the way it's been for like friggin' 5 years.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. I mean, it's not, we're not going to change what works. You know, it's just, that's the way it is. You know, never. So we have the Real Beans Cast Interactive. That's going to remain no matter what, because that's a way where fans could interact with us. So whether you want to talk to me or you don't want to talk to me, maybe you want to talk to Scott, maybe you want to talk to Vaughn, maybe you want to talk to Sally or anybody, that's your way to do it. And of course, the Everything Show, yes, the Everything Show page has not been updated. You know what? Maybe I'm just going to consolidate it. I don't know. You know what the problem is that on one hand, the thought of having one page for everything really is appealing. But then on the other hand, then you have clutter. And another suggestion that people have done in the past couple weeks is, Matrixlord, why don't you just put the gaming on another channel? The problem with that is that with the new state of rules with YouTube, there's a better chance that the videos I put up will be flagged because I will be no longer a partner on that new channel. And then you have to prove yourself you have to have a set amount of hours to be a partner. And I just don't have the energy to do 2 Matrixlord212 channels. Even though there are 2, one is never in use, ever. So I just don't have the energy. I can't right now. But in the future, it's a possibility. And yes, there'll be more Joe and Sharon moments too. I know the people what happened with that. We're gonna have that too. It's just we've been working. So, all right. That's it pretty much. And there'll be new shows starting as well. So we always experiment. All right. Thank you guys for Freestyle Cast. Take care. Bye for now.